How's everybody doing today? I feel like shit. Munch is here with me. He's gonna go crazy because he knows that I'm doing a puppy pot and chill, and he thinks there's gonna be treats, but not this time. Munch, go lay down. I got my bowl loaded. Ba-ding. So if you're going to smoke with me, go ahead and load up. Get ready to smoke. This is Puppy Pot and Chill number 522. Can't believe there's been that many so far. Oh my God. A lot of news, a lot of stupid shit happening, a lot of dumb stuff going on in the world. So without further ado, let's get to it. Once again, I'm going to do a bunch of skimming over stuff. I'm going to tease the news, and if you hear something that intrigues you, look it up for yourself. Don't depend on me for the truth. I'm a stoner. Always remember you got to be 21 in a state where it's legal to smoke marijuana. If you're not, don't do it. Let's be smart stoners. We can do this. Let's take a hit. First off, all right? Oh, I love this Blue Dream. Such good stuff. Mainstream media still covering for the left rioters, calling them demonstrators or peaceful protesters. All of them are lies propped up by the media. They're not telling you the truth. They're lying to you to further their agenda, saying that all this is peaceful, there's nothing violent about it, and people are getting hurt. People are dying. There's been almost 80 straight days of riots in Portland. And people are in the democratic cities are fleeing the cities. They don't trust the cops to protect them. The mayors and the governors aren't doing their job to protect them, so they're leaving. They're leaving. They're coming to places that are safer. Republican cities. Go figure. People in Chicago randomly shooting in the city. You know, there's widespread rioting all across the country right now. And like I said, we're in like almost day 80 straight of riots in Portland. Not just a riot here, a riot there. 80 straight days of rioting in Portland. Every day. Okay, not just every now and then, every day. I don't know why this isn't being covered, because it should be. Like 95% of them don't even know why they're rioting, really. They don't know if it's for George Floyd, Black Lives Matter, Antifa. They don't really know. They're just rioting for the sake of rioting to get free shit. Heavyset BLM Antifa rioter tries to run from the police, trips and falls, goes down, and it's hilarious. That's it. No more news about it. Just that. It was a hilarious little funny clip in all the bullshit that's going on. It was funny. Call me what you want. I see comedy where I see it. Nothing really happened. It wasn't anybody's fault, you know. If anything, it was McDonald's fries that jammed her up. So, damn you, McDonald's. Looters actually think that what they're doing is fighting against the government and oppression. And they're saying that it's their right to loot, and it's part of reparations, and they should be able to keep everything they loot. After watching the George Floyd video in its entirety, and I posted it, it might give you a different view on things because of the way he was acting. He was very combative, and he resisted the police. I still don't think that anybody deserves to die that way. But it puts things in a different light. Before, the media really tried hard to hide this tape. in its entirety, because it does show, it gives context to everything. And it shows that, yeah, these cops are guilty of they fucked up, period. But it also shows that, you know, things aren't quite as they seem. It was a definitely cherry-picked video that went viral. It was edited, cherry-picked. When I posted the video in its entirety on my Facebook page, I got a lot of people popping up out of nowhere saying how racist I was for that, and I'm a piece of shit. And, well, you know, all it is me looking at both sides, or all sides of the equation, to get all the information. If you want to stick to just your one little viewpoint and think you're right, go ahead. There's one person I just flat out put, I'm done arguing, I'm not going to post any more on it, and they just kept posting, trying to get me to, I don't know, they're trying to get a rise out of me, I guess, I don't know. I'm not going to stoop down to their level, period. If they want to believe that, you know, their view is the only view and the right view, that's fine. Everybody gets to have their opinions. Oh, fuck. You know, but opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one, they all stink. China is flooding the United States with fake driver's licenses. Gee whiz, do you think they're trying to fuck with our elections? Red flag, guys, red flags! CNN, ABC, CBS, NBC, MSNBC have become a complete embarrassment to the news community and a joke to the American people as Americans realize what liars they are, and they see the amount of fake news that has been pushed upon them. And the American people are upset about it. They don't like that. Nobody likes being lied to, you know? Why should anybody, you know, especially, the news isn't special. They're not, even though they want to think they're special, they want to tell you they're special, and that their news is the only correct news, but that's not how it is. They're not special. A lot of times they're pushing an agenda. A lot of times it's fake news, bullshit. That's why I try to get everybody to do your own digging. I tease the news. You go out and find out for yourself what it is. I already talked about this. BLM and Antifa claims looting is part of reparations. Chicago, and this is in Chicago here, is where BLM is making this push. So, in my book, Chicago, big check mark, ching, it is now a shithole city. Looters claim it's their right to take whatever they want. So, yeah. Might as well start shitting in the streets if they haven't already. The rhetoric is that if you are white and not ashamed to be white, you're a supremacist. Get that? You don't get a choice anymore. If you're white and you're not ashamed to be white, you're a supremacist. Whew! Thank God for me, I'm half Mexican. Fuck all you poor white fucks. I feel bad for you. Oh my God, AOC says looting is just fine. The places that are being looted have insurance, so don't worry about it. AOC is dumb as fuck. Portland's not going to protest or prosecute protesters. Not at all. They've been just arresting them, letting them right back out. That's why the protests keep happening, because there's protesters, because they don't keep them in jail. Nevada cop has a negligent discharge and shoots another officer. What's a negligent discharge? That's where you accidentally have your booger picker on the trigger and shoot somebody when you're not supposed to. That's why you're supposed to keep your booger pickers off the goddamn trigger. Safe, not safe, safe, not safe, safe, not safe. I can't make it any clearer. Oh my God, back hurts. De Blasio gets sued by cops because he denied Blue Lives Matter to be painted on the roadway after he paid for the paint and protection of the BLM mural. Gee whiz. He is fucked. He allowed BLM to openly post a mural on a street, paid for the paint, and then he paid for the cops to protect the mural from other protesters. And when somebody else wanted to write on their message on the street, he said no. And you can't do that. If you're going to allow one, you must allow the other. It's as simple as that. And he's not doing it. So he's fucked. Joe Biden was thrilled to learn who his running mate was. Kamala Harris will be Joe's VP in running. Joe having a good feel for the people, embraces Kamala, an open Semite that used to say, believe all women, when asked by creepy, touchy Joe if she would take the place of vice president, she was like, well, yeah, oh, me. Yeah, even though creepy, touchy old Joe is, ugh, and she says, believe all women, she's like, yes, I'll take the job. Goes to show you what she is. It doesn't matter. She does not care about you. She only gives a fuck about herself, period. And she's a racist. No, I'm not going to go over that. That's stupid. I think that anybody who is saying that they need to defund or get rid of the police, I think they should forfeit their ability to use any of the resources of the police. If you think we don't need police, then as soon as you say that, I think that you should not be able to call 911. You should not be able to any resources that the police have. I think you forfeit that right as soon as you say defund police. I'm not going to say anything more about it. That's going to get me in enough trouble, but I say we remove all the warning labels and let Darwin sort shit out. You know, I say that too. You know, that gets me in trouble every time. I love saying it though, but that gets me in trouble too. We need to stop coddling the weak and the ignorant. Let nature take its course. And here's the deal with defunding the police. It's bringing back might makes right. Okay? I don't know if you get this, but without the police to maintain order, the people with the guns are the ones that are going to be the ones who are in charge. But whatever. Hey, whatever, you know. You guys wanted it, you got it. Ta-da! I don't like Trump. He's brash. He says stupid shit on Twitter. Everything's tremendous. Everything's the bestest, the greatest, the goldest. He tweets like a moron, but his campaign promises that he made, he kept. And he's trying to end wars. And he's trying to bring home soldiers. It's hard to reconcile one feeling with another. I don't like the man, but at the same time, I like that he's bringing home our soldiers. So, once again, who are we voting for? Man, I don't know. There's still a couple of months to go, and I'm still up in the air about it, except for Biden. Not voting for Biden. That much I do know. The Seattle police chief quits after the budget cuts. She was told that she had to fire 100 cops, and they were having $4 million taken away from the budget, and she was like, I can't run a police force like this. I can't do this. So she quit. She couldn't do it. That should say something to everybody. The police chief realizes that this isn't going to work, that she can't do it. that she doesn't want to have any part of it. Doesn't that scare you? It scares me. You need to look up what Kamala means in Finnish. I have a whole thing written out about it, but I'm not going to go into it. Kamala. Just look it up and translate Finnish. Okay? That's all I'm going to say about that. It's pretty good, though. It makes sense. Oh, and just so everybody knows, Kamala's family owned slaves. Just so you know. This great person. Her family was slave owners. Now, the Dems are pushing for people at home alone to wear masks. How fucking stupid can these people get? Alyssa Milano claims she is losing her hair from COVID. No. I watched the video, okay? She is pulling her hair out, number one. Number two, people lose their hair when they're stressed. And she is definitely stressed because she's not as relevant and important as she used to be. And when you're a person like that, that's all you depend on is that relevance and importance. Without it, you're nothing. So she is stressing out bad because she's becoming nothing. Also, she's getting old, which means you lose your hair. See, check it out. It happens. I don't try to hide it. I don't show you my hair and go, look, oh my God, this is what the government's doing to me. That's what she's doing though. It just goes to show how absolutely backward ass, fucked up, retarded, stupid some of these people are. And Alyssa Milano is one of them. She's on a video pulling her hair out. She's getting older. She's losing her hair. But she's blaming it on COVID. I'm kind of speechless. Stupidity at its finest, I guess. Whatever. Yeah, even if I brush my hair very, very, very carefully, I still wind up with a mass of fucking hair because my hair is falling out because I'm getting older. I really doubt she is doing anything truthful. More like she is just pushing a fake agenda in a sad attempt to try to be a person of influence, again, somebody who is relevant. And I hope she doesn't attain it because she is too stupid to influence anybody correctly. She's just dumb as fuck. Mainstream media, let's take it. Mainstream media and the left do not care about the truth, facts, or actual events, or you, especially you. Democrats used to be great. I used to be a Democrat. But something happened. And I didn't get woke. It's not like that, because woke people are... Enough of that. Woke people have their own problem. All I did was start watching things from different views and fact-checking. That's it. Nothing magical. I just started digging a little bit. Now, granted, it was kind of like the rabbit hole, and it went on for a long way, but you start running into red flags, and it's not just one or two. They just keep getting further and further and deeper and deeper. Anyway, that's why. The Young Turks couldn't get press passes for the DNC, and St. Yogurt started crying like a little baby. Oh, fuck you, Sink. Just because you think you're special and you should get whatever you want, bad news. You're not special. Alright? Not only that, you're dumb as fuck. And a ton of people really don't know you, don't care about you, and some of them, quite honestly, know that you're a moron. And a liar, But, and you're self-entitled. I could keep going on and on and on. Only you think you're special. Only you think you're entitled to all this. You're not. Jamie Lee Curtis thinks Trump supporters are stealing mail trucks to win the election. Jamie Lee Curtis thinks Trump supporters are stealing mail trucks to win the election. This is Trump derangement syndrome and ignorance all wound into one, and amazing. It's almost beautiful. It would be. Except it's too stupid. I'm not going to say anything more about that. You can look it up and come to your own conclusion, but you think they're stealing mail trucks? Let me see here. MTV in their glorious ignorance say that 99 to 100% of cops are intolerant. This is coming from a TV station called Music TV, and they don't play music. This racist person on TV actually believes that all cops are racist. Talk about blatant hypocrisy. Could you imagine? I mean, you'd have to watch the video, but could you imagine if a white person was saying what she was saying? It would be called racist in an instant. But it's okay for some reason. But here's how I can tell things are racist. Swap the individuals around. Alright? Then if what they are saying is racist, it doesn't matter who's saying it, it's racist. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna get or believe any news coming from MTV. I think I'll get my news from a better source. We'll just say that. Matter of fact, I'll check out tons of other stations and news feeds and blogs and everything else to find the truth, because that's what I really want. I just want to know the truth. Long food lines are back. Mass evictions are around. I see people shit on the sidewalk every day. It's terrible. For almost 7 months, I've been trying to get people to prepare for shortages, delivery shipments, shit happening. And here's the deal. It's the disruption of the human nature that's causing all this. People too sick to pick food. People too sick to go to work to sell the food. People too sick to deliver the food. I mean, I'm kind of overdoing it here, but I hope you get the point. We're not through this by a long shot. There's going to be disruptions. I want you guys to be prepared. And don't shame anybody for doing what they think they need to do to make themselves safe. You never know. You may need to go to that person's house, get some water or some food because you didn't. It's hard to say, but I'd like to think that we're coming to the end of a long, fucked up time where we're dealing with a pandemic. And I can't be for sure, but it doesn't matter that we're coming to the end of it. Like I said, we're still going to have to deal with the human equation. Alright? People get sick. They can't do things. Alright? If they're too sick to open the store, they won't be able to sell you food. I mean, I'm being a bit over the top here, but it's for a reason. I'm trying to make a point. Things are still going to be tough in some areas. Other areas, you won't be affected at all. As a matter of fact, you'll look around and go, what the fuck are they talking about? Everything's fine. Well, yes, everything is fine where you're at. It's not fine everywhere. Okay? Let's try to be better humans. Let's try to be better people. Let's munch, lay down. Munch, quit. Let's try to be better people, Jesus, he wants to, here, I'm going to show you Munch one more time. He wants to be in the picture so bad. Yeah, there's Munch. So for those of you who stuck around just for Munch, I'm sorry it took so long to see Munch again, but Munch, go lay down on the bed now. Get up on the bed. Quick. Anyway, I'm going to end this. Let me take one more hit and then I'm going to end this. I hope everybody has a good day. I love you guys, and we'll do this again. Until then, stay high, bitches.